Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Monday. We have packages, and it's time for mail call. All right, so a bunch of packages have arrived over the course of the week, and it's time to get into this. See what we got from Rail Call. The really weird one here is this. Obviously, not a comic book, but it's from Reed Pop, and I'm really kind of curious. So Reed Pop is the company that did the C2E2 event type thing, or puts it on. Um, you've got to be kidding me. All right, so they sent me my lanyard. So apparently this was for C2E2. I was supposed to go to the VIP room and pick it up, and I never did. So they sent me my lanyard because I never picked it up. Um, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know why they felt obligated to do that. They could have just thrown it away, like I'm going to. All right, let's move on right along. We have from BTC. All right, and I do kind of these Comic Shield packages are starting to grow on me. I don't like them when I'm trying to send stuff back out, but I do kind of dig them when I get them. Um, so I don't remember. I don't remember what is. Oh, okay. So this is Batman 118, the 1 in 25 version ratio. There we go. And this looks to be from the cover collector. I don't. I didn't order anything from him, so this must be an A-OK. Let's check this out. That's very cool. All right, we got some to cover collector stickers. Let me see if I can do this here in my limited space, which is good. I can throw these up on the. Oh, I got the. My goodness, he's got a color wheel here of different color options. That's awesome. Um, okay, not all of them are going to go onto the rack, but we'll put at least one or two. All right, what do we got here? A little note. Thank you for being an awesome part of the comic community. This welcomed me graciously, wishing you and your loved ones a happy 2021 holiday season. Phenomenal, Sam. Much appreciated. Ooh, what is this? What is this? All right. So I'm not sure. Looks like a print of Frankenstein. Was that art? What is it? Huh. He has his notorious like 5 backing boards in here, so it's. Oh, this is like a. Oh, sure. What this is? Uh, I'm not entirely sure. So it's a fold out. Um, it's one fold from a comic book. I assume that it's not. He doesn't care about the rest of the story. It's about the piece of art, Frankenstein's monster. That's what I'm assuming. It's a cool looking piece of art. Very cool. Thank you, sir. It's another big man with no neck like me. Alright. Moving on over here. Let's go check this out. This is... Ooh. Ooh. So this is from Jason Douglas. Now, Jason Douglas was a writer that we interviewed on Gary B's channel, In the Hot Seat. He had written a book, a comic called Parallel, and it sounded really freaking cool when talking to him, and it sold out completely, far, and as a result, then he had some copies of his own that he decided he was going to sell some of his private stock, and I purchased that from him. So this is the book Parallel, and he signed it for me, Jason Douglas. And it had a note here: thank you so much for your support. I'm excited that Parallel is in your hands. This book is sold out, and yet here it is. I had these personal copies just sitting in. His original plan was to keep them all, but what good is that? In fact, the fact that people still wanted them was more than enough to override his collector's instinct. It is truly humbling and a great honor to know that you were willing to sacrifice some of your hard-earned money for something that I created. The last few copies of these books went out into the world to fans to collect, and that, like you, and that means world to me. And Jason Douglas says, please take a picture of you and the book and post it story to Instagram and tag me. Well, sure, we'll do that. But more importantly, here we are on YouTube, brother. There's that one. So this is the main cover. And I had him sign this one. And then the other is the Donnie Darko kind of variant of Parallel. Very cool. So I managed to pick up one of each of those out of his private collection. Can't wait to read it. All right. All right. This was Instagram. This should be Silver Age Comics. All right. These boxes are a trip to me. I'm always opening them wrong. That tape is broken. What tape is not broken? Come on. Oh my goodness. It's this strapping tape. You miss one little strand, and it's like, oh my goodness. Okay. So, this looks like I picked up some Batman books. And so this time I get the green magnet. So he's got this thing going on, like a different color gets sent out to you, and when you collect like all the colors, you get something. So Silver Age Comics. It was just 2 books for my run of Batman. The run fillers, as I've been working on 250 and above. So here we have Batman 338. And apparently he's against a hockey. This sporting death. This game, yeah, against some kind of sports-themed, hockey-based villain, apparently. Yeah, well, there you go. And the other is Batman 390. So, these are both in really good condition. Those are run fillers to add to my run. I've been working on Batman for a while. I'm pretty much working on 250 on up. Now, I already have from 400 on up, so it's really, I'm kind of filling in the 250 to 390 range, and I have a lot of them, but just trying to fill that in. This last one here, oh God, yes. So I have this book probably in like an 8.0. I mean, it's raw. And I wanted to send it in to get it signed, but I just couldn't bring myself to bring a lower copy. So I went and found the new Teen Titans in a 9.6. Obviously, George Perez, unfortunately, has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and it's severe enough and everything. He's not going to pursue treatment. He's just living out the remaining days of his lives. As such, he's canceled like all his commissions that he had outstanding and everything else, but he's doing like one or two last signing events. And so I need to take this and I'm going to be sending it out overnight basically to get it to one of my facilitators who needs it by the end of December. And they will get it signed by George Perez. I could do a different facilitator that would allow me up till mid-January, but this one who's doing needs it by December, they are donating large portions of the proceeds from this signing event to the pancreatic cancer research. So that's why I'm going to be sending it off to them. If you're ever curious about some signing events, down below, actually in the description, I do have my link tree, and in it has a link to a document which I make available, which has a bunch of signing events that I'm tracking through the various facilitators that I have used. There may be many other signing events out there that I'm unaware of. Or even, especially when you talk about some of the ones that opportunities at cons, I don't tend to list all of them out, but these are some of the private signing events that are out there. And if you're interested in checking them out, go ahead and do so. But yeah, so I'm going to send this off, get this signed by George Perez, so I can have that for my PC for all eternity. That's going to do it for us today on a lighter episode of Mail Call. They all can't be huge, massive blowouts, but especially after C2E2 and everything else, I've got a little bit of a refractory period, if you will. But gentlemen and ladies, thank you very much. I hope that you had a very Merry Christmas. I hope that you had a Happy New Year, or you will have a Happy New Year. You had a blessed Yule, Happy Hanukkah, all the things, a whole happy holiday season, that you and your family are doing well and remain safe into the next year. Lots of great stuff ahead, hopefully for us. So until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including myself, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.